Something that I've had to live with all my life is trying to figure out how to be a part of a world where people with ADD don't really get accepted because we have too many faults in our lives and we don't know how to overcome them when we're young, and we still don't know how to overcome them when we're older either. And I've had this problem since I was very young, going into middle school. I've always the very quiet kid because I was on Adderall, and when I got off of it, basically all hell broke loose. In the fifth grade, I got suspended a few times, and it was a really bad year, and I didn't really get a hold of it until high school year. And then when it comes to emotions and girlfriends and whatnot, it's always so hard because you're not able to really control your feelings for somebody, and you can't fathom them leaving either. One thing that I've noticed when I hit college, though, is that it's a lot harder to really keep going with your work, maintain your work. But when you really need to get your work done, that's when you just have the ability to just get in and go. And I even wrote a paper on ADD. And the biggest thing about it is people with ADD, they literally can't help it if they can't do what they want to do during the day. They can't operate correctly. They don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to do this or that. Or they don't even make plans in a whole day because they just want to be lazy. And that happens. That might happen to everybody, but there's a reason why it happens to us. I've researched, and it's an actual disability in our minds, like a chemical reaction that makes it to where we can't move or do anything during the day. And then there's when we want to do homework, like when we really want to do homework, but our mind just shuts down on us. That's also a chemical reaction, and it's really hard to push past it. And I've noticed that while researching for a paper I did in psychology over ADD, you have a chance of actually getting other disorders in the brain because of this. You're more likely to than anybody else around you. And it's the hardest concept to wrap your mind around, that you can literally have so many different diseases or different brain defects than other people. And that's really just sad because I don't know, I might have them, my friends might have them that also have ADD. Who knows what's going to happen? But it's really hard living with it. But there are some good things about it. When it comes to ADD, when we focus, we're in the zone. We get shit done. We move in and out of our work, fastest to hardest or hardest to fastest, and we get it done. It's the best thing about it. We're thinkers, we're lovers, we're emotionally intact. We are able to see what other people can't see and feel what other people can't feel. And that's the greatest part about it. That's why I love being able to have this. So I was able to push through it, and I was able to realize, hey, I have this. Let's see if I can control it. And nowadays, it's not that hard to really deal with this anymore. And all I have to do is just really put some effort into my day, and I can get so much work done. I can go out, have fun with my friends, really like get out in my life and just have some fun. Because I'm really an inside kid. And when it comes down to it, I'm really socially awkward. I have social anxiety. Even though I might talk and seem happy and might have fun, I might be scared as shit and not want to even be around people. And that might be the scariest thing to it. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. And the whole thing about being socially awkward, doing YouTube, that's scary enough for me too. I don't like talking to random people, but you know what? I got to do it because it's something that I love to do, and I got to push through social anxiety, social awkwardness, and everything. And that's why I wanted to do YouTube in the first place, and that's why I love making videos. I want to make people happy. I'm a people person, and I love it. And that's my main goal, my main drive to do this. But besides that, living with ADD and being socially awkward has come into my life, and I accept it. And everybody else should too, and I don't know why other people complain and always make that like say, oh, I have ADD, I can't do this or that. You can control it very easily. So my word of advice is, if you have ADD or you have social awkwardness or social anxiety, always just think about the pros and cons about how your life is and think about how you can change it for the better. One thing that I can do to help you is just sit down one day and literally think about everything you want to change, and then write down on a list and then go for it. That's all I really can tell you. And I hope you guys like listening to this and hope it helps some of you. Have a nice day.